to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. The tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Down. Cowboy 80.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there. 3rd down.
Cowboy. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You certainly love to end every drive with a touchdown, but considering where that drive started, Kate, you'll take 3.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good start Starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Running right side. Shoots away from one. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Burrow now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And they'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Ready.
3rd and long for Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Daniels setting up the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
70, Timberwolf. Panther Street, Panther Street.
They'll throw, third and long. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I can hear it now, okay? Before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, I'll make my case and I'll stay in my opinion.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. They'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Dax Hill up for the stop.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable to suck it down.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's the backup. First throw. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
To the air again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Well, lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11, 11, 11. Cut.
Going play action here. Burrow. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
60 by 6, 6,
Here's a design run. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Tough one to attain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bengals regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that.
Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Here we go.
Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 10, Bengals 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Check. Hurt.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line.
42 yards.
The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 42
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half.
The kicker for the extra point.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Commanders 17. Bengals 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On 1, right?
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go.
Chase coming in motion right. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 32 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Right, 80. What is that? Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 1, ready?
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He's got it near the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
42. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 40. Into the red zone. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
Commanders 24, Bengals 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
3, 65, ready.
Sending him on the dive. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. Caught, nice gain left side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cougar night.
Rolling back gets the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send him back to the line for 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On the jump.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13.
60 Bobcat. 60. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
The Commanders
just run
take over first and 10.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Buying some time right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go. Go.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Catch made. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First down.
Cougar 19.
First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Robinson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Short of the goal line.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Headed out right. He's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
First down, Burrow to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Catch made over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
21 yards.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It is the Commanders with the football, and let's lead 2 as they try to finish off this win. First down now, ball at the 33.
Go check. Go check.
Hand off to the back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The give here on second. He has room past the 25. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Waters does the same thing, gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle, Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off the running back after such a tremendous effort.
No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 38, Bengals 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. They'll run again with Brown. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Fields now on third. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Fits it through the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Get up.
Back to the well again. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
We're drawing up for him. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go.
Counter play. Brown finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. 30. The 10. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining, as that makes it a 2-score game here late. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
This one left for Daniels. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.